A toast for the silent ones. Extended version. My name is Alice, 33 years old. I work as an accountant at a local construction office. Not the most glamorous place, but I love order. Folders, rows, numbers. At least there everything makes sense, unlike life in the Wells family. My mother is a woman with an unshakable gaze and a stone-cold logic, who was always embarrassed that her older daughter was quiet. Not like Jessica. My father is a silent veteran, who believed that women should be nice, convenient, and always thank for dinner. Jessica, 3 years younger, the family's favorite, the star of the school choir, holder of 3 diplomas, 5 boyfriends, and one of them, my husband. Todd and I were together for 8 years. He worked as a realtor, knew how to smile and tell jokes that made even my father laugh. I loved his calmness. It seemed that with him, I could relax. But I was wrong. He had a lot of calmness, and even more cold betrayal. This year, I decided not to celebrate my birthday. I just wanted a quiet evening. But my mother had other plans. At 33, you don't hide in caves. I called everyone, come for dinner. You better cook something. Of course. I cook, set the table, clean. In the house I bought. Me, not Todd. Me, not my mother. But no one noticed that. I made it until the last minute. Pork, roasted for 2.5 hours, sauce, thick, just right, table, white like grandma's. But when everyone gathered, my mother scrunched her nose. I thought Jessica would bring something. Pork, well, ordinary. Jessica arrived last, in a white dress, like for a wedding, hair tied in a bun. She always knew how to make drama. And this time, she didn't disappoint. I have news, she said. I'm pregnant. Everyone froze. I froze. And then, the worst part. From Todd. My mother dropped her fork. My father looked up. My brother dropped his glass. And me? I raised my glass. To new life, I whispered. I hope this time you won't mix up the father's last name. I left that evening. Didn't say another word. Got in my car, took my things to my friend Emma's place, turned off my phone. 3 weeks, silence. During that time, my mother texted twice, saying I was overdoing it. My father called and asked if I was on antidepressants. Jessica sent an ultrasound photo. Todd begged for forgiveness. I was silent. Then I started acting. I knew I had to do more than just leave. I had to put a period at the end. I contacted a designer from Boston, ordered a slideshow, family album, with photos, videos, correspondence. I asked to add captions, music, something like a confession. Then, I restored all backups from Todd's phone. He was foolish. There were photos, videos, and call records, everything. On my mother's birthday, everyone gathered. I wore a dark blue dress, the one she once called boring. I brought a flash drive, smiled. I have a gift. I want to show a movie, about the family. When the lights went out and the screen lit up, the room went silent. First, there were childhood photos, then youth. Jessica and I on the swing. Then correspondence. Her message, she won't understand anything. She's like furniture. Next, a naked selfie. Hers in my bathroom. Then Todd smiling. Then both of them in my bed. Everyone was silent. I turned off the projector, left the flash drive on the table. Thanks for dinner, I said. Now I know exactly who I am in this family and who you all are. I walked out. For the first time, not quietly, for the first time, not weakly. A month later, Jessica lost her advertising contract. Her boyfriend left. My mother didn't leave the house for a week. Todd tried to file for divorce. I had already filed earlier and won everything. I didn't take revenge. I simply held up a mirror.